Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot reading with me. I am Ashley Rose and this is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, August 24th, 2021. Did anybody else have a hell of a week last week or is it just me? Because that astrology really threw me for a loop. I'm just, to be honest, as I sit here and I make these videos and, I'm very much about, being authentic and being you and not to always put positivity out there when we're not feeling the most positive, but my energy's been a little low and that's okay. Cause honestly, it just gives me time or even like to you to, give yourself the self-love and the care that you feel like you're needing, and just take a little time and like love on yourself. I think I'm really just feeling the early effects of the full moon, and my spirit, my guides are trying to let me know what I need to release, but it's hard. And as I say that, it's funny because the Four of Cups pops out. Came out reversed though, but we'll talk about it upright, because the Four of Cups is kind of how I feel. Like you're sitting here and you're sitting under this tree and enjoying this beautiful life that you have, like you just came from. We had the Three of Cups yesterday. I love this order of 3 to 4. And we're feeling joy, we're feeling love, we're happy, we're sharing things with other people, but we might have heard ideas or seen things and now that other people are doing, and we got a little discouraged, and so now we're sitting under this tree and we're asking for more because we feel like the cups that are in front of us aren't enough. And always ask and you shall receive. The universe is always willing and wanting and waiting for you to communicate with it and interact. So as he sits here under this tree, the universe gives him another sign, gives him another push, nudge forward in the right direction. And even though he's feeling down in the dumps and just like, ugh, woe is me, they always want to help you move forward and get through this, because there's always a reason, there's always a lesson behind the hard things that you're feeling or the hard, uncomfortable stuff that you might be experiencing. But today, he is in reverse. So we are coming out of that. I feel like that is something to be said, is like maybe that was a mindset of the past where when things just we're going the right way, it's very easy for us to just sit under the tree and to be like, woe is me, I wish I could have more, or they have this and I want that, yada yada, the list goes on. But today we are grateful and we see these cups that we have and we're not looking at them as like, oh well, now I want more. We're looking at them and we are giving them the love and the space and the time and patience to grow in, to grow to their like fullest potential, to give them the opportunity to be something good and not always looking for the next best thing. 4 is the number for foundations. It's for the number for stability and structure. So as we think about our hopes and our dreams and our emotions, and we are and we're bringing them more into balance, we start creating a structure that is way more solid and is a lot easier for us to stand on to handle all these things. In life and what's going on in the world and the pandemic, we're really in a time where I feel like, if you haven't experienced burnout, you're experiencing it. People's, tempers are not, but I don't want to say tempers, but they're a lot more touchy. You see shootings all the time, like, road rage, and people are kind of put, at their limits at the moment. So it's good to see, we're getting this like breath of fresh air kind of, or we're not interacting with those old systems of belief, those old ways we used to go about handling our emotions. We're really handling them in a balanced way that, like I said, creates a structure and a foundation that is level and it's easy for you to sit on, and it's easy for you to sift and sort through those things. And we're not sitting here under this tree like, well, I want more. We see everything that we have and we honor it for what it is, and we just allow ourselves to enjoy, right? Because we have the the Fool, Temperance, the Moon in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. So really, we're on a new journey that is being guided to us, again, with balance. We're going out naively into this world. Naively in the greatest sense, but then also as a, you know, be cautious, be careful, be cautious, make sure you know your surroundings. You're not just gonna, you know, dive into something without really knowing all of, you know, the possibilities. And sometimes that's a really great option. Like if you decided to quit your job, buy a van, go out west to the mountains, like you do your thing, chicken wing, I am right behind you. But also make sure that you can support that is something that is like kind of realistic, or you kind of have a plan, right? But that's why I love the Fool, because he just like goes after it anyways. It's gonna bring him happy. We're following our satisfaction, right? We're doing it in a balanced way. That's where that comes in, you know, making sure we have a plan of what we're gonna do when we get out there, how we're gonna make everything happen, how we're gonna bring this dream into life, right? And then we have the Moon being in reverse, which is coming out of this full moon. Amazing, because it's like you're not allowing your illusions to lead the way. You're not allowing your fears to scare you from, you know, those dark, shadowy sides of yourself. You're looking at them and you acknowledge them and you're balancing them. You're finding that balance. It's a big push to find balance in our relationships, in ourselves, in our work, again, with our fears, what we're doing. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and she stands here very similarly to this, you know, grateful and acknowledging all of the great work and all of the great things, material, practical things in her life, and just, you know, appreciative that she did the work for her and put in the time for her and her dreams. So we're putting in the time for our dreams today. So take a moment, write down, you know, what you're grateful for, and write down some dreams that we have. You know, if we didn't do that with the new moon, this is a great day to do it again. So that is where I'm going to leave it. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Love you.